Glizzy can't come to the hood. Mr. Ice Cream Man, Glizzy himself. Hey, who run 37?
Shy.
Okay.
Shy Glizzy is one of the most influential and biggest rappers from DC. He's worked with a number of big artists throughout his career, which include 21 Savage, Lil Durk, Wale, and Meek Mill. On his come up in the DC rap scene, Shy felt that nobody really put him on or helped him in the beginning. He feels he paved the way for himself, Glizzy Gang, and other Southeast DC rappers. Shy credits Lil Wayne as one of his biggest influencers. Let's start from the beginning of his story. Shy grew up in a tough part of Southeast DC on 37th Street. His dad passed away when he was really young. He talks more about growing up on 37th Street in the interview he did with Karen Civil.
It's the real DC. It's where you had to grow up early at, man. You had to be a man at the age of 14, 13, 15, take care of your mother.
Shy gained a big buzz after his breakout song, Awesome. Shy said after he recorded the song in the studio, he knew right away it was going to be a hit. Awesome finished in the top 50 Billboard 100, and 2 Chainz and A$AP Rocky ended up hopping on the remix of the song. After this breakout hit, Shy Glizzy ends up signing a distribution deal with 300 Entertainment. After his hit single Awesome, in 2015, Shy Glizzy was selected as part of the prestigious XXL magazine freshman class with fellow DC rapper GoldLink. At the end of 2016, Shy was featured on GoldLink's song Crew, which ended up being nominated for a Grammy. He's one of the few DC rappers that have been previously nominated for a Grammy. This song was remixed by Gucci Mane, which ended up making the song even bigger. You may wonder, how did Shy come up with his name? He talks more about it in an interview he did with LA Leakers.
Where does the name come from? Talk to us about that real quick.
Shy, that's my nickname, but the Glizzy part originated from, this is just a street term for, a Glock. And I represent Glizzy Gang.
Yeah.
Originated in Southeast DC, and we ran with it. We made it a global word. Everybody talking about Glizzy now.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Throughout his successful career, Shy's had some beef with a few DC rappers. In the early part of his career, he got a lot of attention in DC after disrespecting Fat Joe when he remixed his hit song Respect with the Tech and released the diss song Disrespect the Tech. This caused tension and beef between Shy Glizzy and Fat Joe, and at the time, Fat Joe was probably the biggest rapper in the DMV after Wale. Fat Joe talked about this previous issues with Shy Glizzy in his interview with Global Grind.
I actually sat down with Shy Glizzy back in November before his Lost remix tape drops, and he had mentioned that a lot of DC rappers weren't supporting him.
Things that you do, and there's certain things that you just absolutely don't do, and that's the reason why certain people aren't feel like they're being supported as much as others. You feel me? Like, when your background ain't right, you just ain't right. You feel me? Yeah.
From Shy's perspective, it was never really any big issues between the two of them, and more of a misunderstanding. Both were able to get past their differences and are cool now. They collaborated on the song Run the City in 2017. The next beef was with Ant Glizzy, who's one of the original members of Glizzy Gang and used to be close friends with Shy Glizzy. They had issues come up, which Ant talks about on an interview he did with Say Cheese.
Interviews and...
I can tell you what you about to ask. What you want to know about Shy Glizzy?
Oh, man. What was the initial fallout with Shy Glizzy?
Some guys from his neighborhood got into it with some guys from my neighborhood. They took something from a guy from my neighborhood, and I ain't like it. I told Shy to get it back. He ain't get it back. We fell out behind it, and we just went separate ways. But
while Shy and Ant have had some back and forth in the past on social media, you haven't heard Shy talk about it too much recently. Since 2011, Shy has consistently released one new project every year except 2018. Outside of the hit songs Awesome and Crew, he's had countless hits, which includes Like That, Do You Understand, Problems, and many others. His latest project was a joint collaboration between Shy Glizzy and his label Glizzy Gang, called Don't Feed the Sharks. This project featured the hit song Mood Switch. The future continues to look bright for Shy, and looking forward to see the new music he drops in the near future. Let me know in the comment section if you think Shy Glizzy is the biggest rapper out in DC right now.